Hey guys, it's Monkozonki here, and I'm just going to give you a quick guide on what my daily run is every day. I make a very short daily run. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on my speed at the time. And that's how long it takes. It doesn't take very long to complete. It's a nice little profit for such a short amount of time, and you don't really need much materials for it. And all you do need a few levels, and I will talk about each of the requirements as we go to each of the places and do each of the things which earn money. So basically, what you want to withdraw from the bank is a Varak teleport, one Morchella mushroom spore, a ring of slain, wicked hood, Karasi sword, and jack of trades if you have it and you wish to do jack of trades, which I would highly recommend, and a Takul Zo. Those are all the things you're going to need. So first of all, the first thing I do is I head to the fairy ring, which is just north of the Fight Caves Bank. Very convenient. It really helps having this Taco Zo. Of course, if you don't have any of the transportation methods that I'll be using, you can always just use your own way to get to these places. I'm just showing you the way I do it. And the first place you want to go is the fairy ring code CKS, which will bring you right to the Morchella mushroom patch. And you just want to harvest your Morchellas. Also, it's wise to know if you have completed the Mauritania Elite tasks, instead of harvesting one mushroom per pick, you'll harvest two. And if you completed the Mauritania Medium patch, which I have, you will no longer need to use Super Compost, because the mushrooms won't die. And now you just want to go right back into the fairy ring, and you want to use another code, which is going to be BLR, which will take you to the Legends Guild. Yes, I have these memories memorized because I do this every day, and I have for several months. So, yeah, it becomes pretty easy for me. And I did mess up because I have one less inventory space than I should because I forgot to take off the Witch Doctor mask earlier. So, yeah, just run into the Legends Guild, and you're going to want to go upstairs and take the ladder, which will be on the left side of the Legends Guild, not the right one. That one does not work. And once you're in here, you're going to want to buy all 500 of the mithril seeds. Next thing you're going to want to do is go to your lodestones and teleport to Yanil. And the place we're going to be going is indeed Bert, which a lot of people know about. After you've completed the Hand in the Sand quest, you can talk to Bert every single day, and he'll give you 84 buckets of sand, which actually surprisingly do sell in the GE. I'm not sure why, because they're only made for you making glass. They're only used for making glass, and I don't know how many people actually do that. So what you want to do, run to this square, click open the door, and walk at the same time your character will open the door and walk at the same time, which is kind of nice. So he'll say, I'm going out on a limb and guessing you want the sand today. So you're like, yep, I do. Next place you're going to want to go is Lunar Isle. And to use the lodestone to Lunar Isle, or even to access Lunar Isle, you'll need to complete the quest Lunar Diplomacy. But the requirements for that one aren't too difficult, and I would recommend that you complete that anyway. So I'm going to just bank this Witch Doctor mask, because later on it's going to be nice to have the inventory space. And what you're going to want to do is run north, and there'll be a house that is standing on top of chicken legs, and there will be a woman inside named Baba Yaga, and you want to buy 20 battle staffs from her for 140k. The next area that we're going to go is Taverley, and you want to just lodestone port to Taverley. This is really nice with the update to Taverley, because they made a Slayer Master very close to the lodestone. There's also one other thing we're going to buy as well. You can just run straight south from the lodestone, and on the way there will be a fellow named Jatix. You want to trade this Jatix guy, and he'll sell you a box which contains some Eye of Newts, and it costs, I believe, 150 GP to buy this box, so it's not too much of an expense, and they do sell for more in the Grand Exchange. Next thing you're going to want to do is run to the Slayer Master, which for me is Spria, but if you have not completed the quest, the while Gothic sleeps. Sorry, I was just a little out of breath. But anyways, after you completed While Gothic sleeps, she will be named Spria. If not, she'll be named, well, it'll be a guy, and he'll be named Turiel. So next thing you want to do is rub your Ring of Slain. To make Rings of Slain, just to confirm it, you'll have to learn how to craft them from the Slayer Master for, I believe, 300 points, and then at level 75 crafting you can make them. You can also get assists to make Rings of Slain, which is really nice. If you don't have a Ring of Slain, another thing you can do is teleport to Canifis any way you'd like and trade the Slayer Master there. The reason why you can only trade from 2 Slayer Masters is that's the limit Jagex has made. You can buy broad arrowheads from 2 Slayer Masters a day. You can also buy the broad bolts, but they sell for about the same price in the GE as you can buy them for, so there's not too much point. So it does cost 300k to buy all the arrowheads. Okay, I just finished my Jack of Trades. If you wish to do your Jack of Trades during the daily run, you can. It does not earn any monetary profit, so that's why I did not show it. So the next thing you want to do is come in here in the Battlestaff shop in Varrock, and depending on how many elite or how many Varrock tasks you've completed, you'll be able to buy a certain amount of Battlestaffs. I think a lot of people have completed the Varrock hard tasks. After the Varrock hard tasks, you'll be able to buy 64. I've completed Varrock elite, so I can buy 80. Which cost me 480k, and the next stage is using the Wicked Hood. To use your Wicked Hood, you just want to teleport to any bank and withdraw all your pouches and fill them. And unfortunately my giant pouch degraded, but for the sake of the video I'm not going to go to Lunar Isle and get on Lunars to repair it. So to make runes you have a choice, okay? It depends what level you are, but if you are about level 70 rune crafting, you want to check the prices. Basically, at level 70 rune crafting, about around that level, you'll be able to make 2 cosmic runes per essence. So you want to check how much 2 cosmic runes is. This really depends on the GE price. There's also death runes and blood runes. Sometimes death runes are the most expensive, sometimes the 2 cosmic runes are the most expensive, but at the moment, blood runes are the most expensive, not by much, but they also give more rune crafting XP than the cosmic and the deaths. So that's why I choose to make them. Of course, prices can fluctuate. Deaths can easily become the most expensive again, or the 2 cosmics could become the most expensive, but I think I'm just going to stick with bloods because they do give more XP. So you just want to use all the essence in your hood as well as all the essence in your pouches. It's also worth noting that how many pieces of the Wicked Robe set you have bought from the Runespan minigame is how much essence you're going to have in your hood. I have bought the cape and the legs of the Wicked Robes, but if you haven't bought either of those, you only have a 100 essence in your hood instead of 150. And if you've bought the Wicked Robe top as well, I believe you'll have 175. Alright, I just finished my Wicked Hood. Made all those blood runes, and I got 279 blood runes in total from both teleports. I also got both my strange rocks, which is kind of awesome. I just used my strange rocks yesterday, so I am starting fresh. The final thing I do during my daily run is just get out the adze or a dragon pickaxe or whatever pickaxe you'd like. You can also get out the golden mining suit, which I'm going to just for video purposes because it's better, and I might as well just fully gear up for mining here. Normally I don't bother and I just bring the Inferno Adze or a rune pickaxe, but if you want to fully gear up for mining you can. And for this method you're going to need level 81 mining, and 89 crafting is not a requirement to do this method, but it is a requirement to fully complete it. Basically what we're going to be doing is mining red sandstone for potion flasks. You can do this. I do this every day, and it makes a good amount of profit, but as I said earlier, if you don't have 89 crafting to turn the red sandstone into the potion flasks, what you can do, since 81 mining isn't terribly difficult to get, what you can do is just every single day mine the 50 red sandstone and just store them in your bank, and for the day when you do get 89 crafting, you can turn them all into flasks, which is what I did for a long time. I had about 2,500 red sandstone stored in my bank before I actually made them into flasks, and it was a very nice chunk of change once I did. So I'm going to mine all my red sandstone. You can mine 50 a day. It's also worth noting that you can bring a familiar. I think the pack yak is the only one that really works here. But if you do bring a pack yak, you can do it all in one inventory. But I don't bother just because that's me. I don't really want to fool around with a pack yak right now. But if you do wish, you can bring a pack yak. I don't believe a war tortoise works, but yeah, that does help to do this all in one inventory instead of two. What I always do on my second run back to the red sandstone is buy 5 raw bird meat packs, which I'm just going to check exactly the price of that. 18.9k. These actually do sell for more than the GE. This raw bird meat then it does cost from the shop, so it is worth buying. Also, from doing this method every day, I got my second mining rock. That's lucky, but you will get about 4,000 mining experience and 5,000 crafting experience, which really does add up. Actually, the majority of the level between 90 and 91 crafting I got purely from mining flasks every single day, which is a bit crazy considering it's only 5k a day, but over time, it adds up quite a bit. Doing this daily method every day is going to cost you this amount of money, 1.1 mil. And what you can expect to earn from it is, if I add all of this up, it's going to be a fair amount more than 1.1 mil. Yes, you will be getting 1.9 mil, 1.94 mil every day, so it's roughly 750k profit in 10 minutes, which is really good. So this is my method to do all these dailies. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this can be of help to you. And it only takes about 20 minutes to do all this stuff, so it's very worth it. That is all. Farewell.